Attention, ladies and gentlemen, it's your piano coach. Next level piano coach. Next level piano coach. Rosie here, your next level piano coach. All right, so you know the drill. We've done C. We've done F. We've done B flat. We've done E flat. We've done A flat. We've done D flat. And now we're up to the key of G flat. Let's take a look at the chart real quick. You're pros at this now. All right, so for the key of G flat, we can see that it's a black key. All right, this is G, so this will be G flat. And the Big Town rule says, okay, look at yourself and the other of your same color. So there's 1, 2, 3 blacks if we're going to the right. All right, so we would say play the last 3 blacks in each town. Well, the most blacks that there is in any town is 3, okay? So let's look at what it would be like here. So we would start here, G flat. Then you got to play that white there. Then you go to the new town, play. There's not even 3 black, so just play the 2 that are there. All right? And then, all right, so let's do that again. So it would be, now you got to finish out with the white. Play all the blacks you can. Ooh. One more time, since I kind of messed it up there. And if you wanted to keep going, okay, so you can play as many octaves as you want for any key. That was G flat, also known as F sharp. Let me just say this, a quick note here. For the key, when I look at the black keys, the key of D flat and the key of G flat, I personally, and a lot of other musicians as well, we normally call it by the sharp name. So just so you know, F sharp, since it's the first black in the town, I usually call this one F sharp. And then here in the little town, I usually call this C sharp. And commonly among a lot of musicians, you'll hear C sharp and you'll hear F sharp a lot. Probably a lot more than you hear D flat and G flat. All right, so let's just keep that in mind, that we know all the black notes have 2 names. But I'll just say more commonly, I'll refer to the first black by its sharp name. And the other blacks, I'll more commonly call them by their flat name. But just for the example purposes here, and so that you could see this spelling of B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and then see it again, B, E, A, D, G. I just wanted to use all the flat names here. Okay? All right, let's take a look at it on the actual keyboard. So we're in G flat major. It's also known as F sharp. All right, so it's in a big town, right? So we just look at that big town, focus on it, and let's look at our big town rule. So I'm in a big town, I'm right here, and I'm going to look to the right, and it says, all right, I need to count myself and then however many more of my same color. Now, so that means there's 3 blacks in the big town. There's only 2 blacks in the little town, so basically we're going to be playing all the black notes, okay? That's what we're going to be doing, all the black notes. And we're going to kind of look at this, since this is start, or you say go, whole, whole, half, go, whole, 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 half. If you look at that pattern, what's happening is you're going to play all the black notes, and then the only white notes you'll play will be F and B. Those will be the only white notes you play, and they are the outer white notes of the big town. So F and B, the outer white notes of the big towns, are the only white notes that you'll play in the key of G flat major. So you'll play this outside white note, all black. this outside white note. Okay, so you won't be playing any white notes in the small town, okay? Only these outer whites of the big town when you're in this key of G flat. So let's look at it with some fingering, thinking about the fingering. Okay, left hand. We want to think about V's and W's. Remember, generally, when it comes to the black keys. All right? So here, set up your W and go ahead and play. Get that outside white note. Get your two blacks on this little town. Outside white note. And I could stop there, or I could keep going. Okay, if I come on back, set up a V, get that outside white note, set up a W, get that outside white note. Okay, right hand, same process, same thought process. So I could go set up a V, I'm sorry, a W, set up a W for these three blacks. Get that outer white note, set up a V, get that outer white note in the big town. If I want to do more than one octave, I just run it longer. Set up a V, get that outside white note. Go ahead and get those at a W, outer white note, V, outer white note, W. And I could even keep on going. This is how people are able to play very quickly when they are actually playing music. They're not sitting there thinking about whole, half. It just takes too long to think through all that. If you can see the pattern when you play, you can zip right through it, see much faster. Okay, it's kind of like when you are you may be reading something. You know, when you're reading, you're not actually reading like Piano, everything separate one by one. You see that word and you recognize, boom, that's piano. Okay, so this is the key of G flat, and we're going to play it in one octave. Then we're going to play it multiple octaves. Always do the left hand and also do the right hand. I'm sorry, this is the left hand. That's the right hand. I do know my left from my right. But you just want to make sure you play both hands separately and really get this under your fingers. Make it become natural. Make it become easy for you. All right, so let's go ahead and get that G flat major practice in. Let's get to it.